Have you ever noticed how the biggest market moves seem to happen when you're least expecting them? Think about it. Friday afternoon, you're winding down, looking forward to the weekend. Saturday comes and goes. Then Sunday rolls around, you're relaxing, maybe watching a movie, getting ready for the week ahead. And then bam, Monday morning, you wake up, check the charts, and the world has been turned upside down. Well, that's not a coincidence. There's a specific reason why these major shocks often kick off on a Sunday night, and it's something every single investor, especially in the precious metal space, needs to understand. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a phenomenon I call the Sunday night alert. We're going to break down why this specific time window is so critical, how major players like Russia and China could use it to their advantage, and what it means for the future of silver. This isn't just theory. This is about understanding the mechanics of the market so you can be prepared, not surprised. So what's so special about Sunday night? It all comes down to liquidity, or more accurately, the lack of it. When the markets open for the week, it doesn't happen all at once. The first major markets to open are in Asia, specifically Sydney and Tokyo. This happens while it's still Sunday evening in the United States and Europe. During this period, trading volume is incredibly thin. Most of the big banks, hedge funds, and institutional traders in London and New York are still offline. Their systems are dormant, their traders are at home. This creates a perfect storm. When liquidity is low, it doesn't take much to move the price. A relatively small amount of buying or selling can cause massive price swings. It's like trying to make a big splash in a shallow puddle versus a deep ocean. The same effort creates a much bigger effect in the puddle. This is what we call a gap. You might see the price of silver close at one level on Friday, and then when it reopens on Sunday night, it gaps up or gaps down to a completely different level with no trading in between. These gaps can be violent and fast, creating what traders call violent candles on the charts. Now, imagine you're a major global player. Let's say you're a country or a large institution, and you want to make a significant move that will shake the financial world. You want maximum impact. When would you do it? Would you do it on a Tuesday morning, when the markets are at their deepest, with full participation from all the major financial centers? No, that would be like trying to push a battleship. It would take a colossal amount of effort and capital to move the needle in a meaningful way. Instead, you'd pick the moment of maximum vulnerability. You would wait for that Sunday night, early Asia open. You'd release a major headline, a geopolitical announcement, or a new policy, right when the market is at its thinnest. This allows you to achieve a huge price move with a fraction of the volume it would normally take. It's strategic, it's calculated, and it's how the game is often played by those who want to shock the system. They use the market's own mechanics against the majority of participants. They catch everyone off guard, triggering a cascade of stop-loss orders and panic selling or buying come Monday morning in Europe and the US. This brings us to Russia and China. These two nations have been making very clear, very public moves to de-dollarize and build up their reserves of physical gold and silver. They are not just passive observers. They are active players with a strategic vision for a new financial order. They understand the weaknesses of the current Western-dominated paper markets better than anyone. They've been vocal about the manipulation in the gold and silver markets, particularly on exchanges like the COMEX. So let's connect the dots. We have two powerful nations looking to challenge the current financial system. They've been accumulating physical precious metals. And they understand that the perfect time to make a market-shattering announcement is during a period of low liquidity. What kind of announcement could we be talking about? It could be anything. It could be a joint declaration that they will only accept gold or silver for their energy exports. It could be an announcement of a new physically backed trade currency. Or it could be something as simple as revealing the true extent of their physical silver reserves, which are widely believed to be far greater than officially stated. Imagine the headline dropping at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on a Sunday. Russia and China announce new BRICS currency backed by a basket of commodities, including silver. What do you think would happen to the price of silver in that thin market? It wouldn't just nudge up a few cents, it would explode. It would gap up so significantly that by the time traders in New York woke up on Monday, the game would have already changed. The price would be at a level that would have seemed impossible just hours before. This isn't fear-mongering, it's about recognizing the strategic possibilities. Think of it like a military operation. You don't launch a surprise attack in broad daylight when the enemy is on high alert. You do it under the cover of darkness when they are least prepared. The Sunday night market is the financial equivalent of the cover of darkness. So, what does this mean for you, the individual investor holding physical silver or silver-related assets? First, it means you have to have a long-term perspective. If you're trying to day trade these volatile markets, you are very likely to get burned by these kinds of moves. The professional traders might have systems in place to navigate this, but for the average person, it's a losing game. Owning the physical metal is your best defense. You're not subject to the same counterparty risks of paper contracts. You can ride out the volatility. Second, it means you need to be mentally prepared. Don't be shocked if you wake up one Monday morning and the financial landscape has been redrawn. We are living in a time of incredible geopolitical and financial change. The tectonic plates of global power are shifting, and precious metals are right at the center of that shift. The moves away from the US dollar are not speculation. They are happening right now. The accumulation of gold and silver by central banks is not a rumor, it's a fact. The Sunday night alert is a reminder that the markets are not always a fair and level playing field. They are an arena where powerful forces compete. By understanding the timing, the tactics, and the players involved, you can position yourself not as a victim of the coming shock, but as someone who was prepared for it. The potential for Russia and China to use this exact strategy to revalue silver is not a what if scenario. It's a when and how scenario. They have the motive, they have the means, and they certainly understand the opportunity. Keep your eyes on the headlines, especially during those quiet weekend hours. The next major move in the silver world might just happen while everyone else is asleep. Thanks for watching today. This is a crucial concept to grasp, so I hope it provided some valuable insight. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more analysis on the shifting world of finance and precious metals. Stay prepared, stay informed, and I'll see you in the next video.